Progress.
Good evening, everybody. Happy October. Wow. Thank you so much for everything that everyone put into 3 a.m. all the way through today. Sales are coming in and they're coming in hot. Holiday collection has proven to be super popular. The number one selling item right now, of course, is Eddie's RV. And the Moose is doing very well. So I'm super excited that we still have those to share. And we are going to get busy today talking about all kinds of spooktacular ideas for you to increase your PRV, build your teams, and have a fabulous October. Typically, October tends to outperform September. So, September was amazing. Get ready. October is going to be even better. And then we're going to roll right into November with our momentum that we created from September and October. Because you guys get this, today marks 90 days until the new year. Only 90 days left of this year and 83 days, if I remember what I figured out earlier today, until Christmas. So we do not settle for mediocre in this group. We are Scentsy consultants and we show up for ourselves and our customers and our families. And we are going to do amazing things in the next month and 80 and 90 days. Okay, so we're going to kick it off today with sharing the opportunity with Lauren.
All right. So I know all of you, I get asked all the time, what is your special this month? And before you think of any product, I need you to think about that your special is the $40 join kit. And it is tailored around the holidays. So it is perfect. You need to start asking anyone who comes to you, honestly, any type of order, a 6 pack of bars is $30. So you should say, have you ever thought about starting your own Scentsy account? That's how I refer to it now. I don't talk about joining. That's just what works for me. Other people say the traditional, would you like to join? Would you like to do what I would like to do? I've gotten some feedback on that one. So I don't really do it anymore, but find what works for you. I talk about having an account, which is kind of a very common thing now. If you purchase anything online or you do anything, you have an account. So you could tell them you could get this $40 kit, which is amazing. I'm really bad at details unless I have them in front of me. So it's the Salerno mini warmer, which is one of my top selling. It's kind of got that modern edge to it. And they even made it awesome for the holidays with colored bulbs. And then they get the testers from the holiday scents. And it's just a great little kit. They get bars. I mean, it is awesome. So you could tell them you could break that up for gifts. And I know that many are afraid to invite someone in who might just be making purchases for a discount. But I can tell you that a lot of those consultants who have told me that that's what they're going to do are some of my top performing consultants in my group. So don't be afraid to ask. Here's another tip. My recruiting has turned around, I would say. I was definitely in a stagnant place. And what I would hear all the time is I can't do Scentsy like you. So there's a double-edged sword. I've been doing this for a long time and I'm pretty good at what I do. So I think it was intimidating to people who knew me. But once I started branching out and meeting new people, here is what you have to do. Write this down. Second purchase, you have to ask them to start their own account. You do not want to wait. You don't want them getting spoiled by you placing the orders for them, delivering them to their front door, having it shipped to their front door, giving them extra goodies and samples. You want to get them in and have them with their own account and doing it for themselves. And also, it's really fun. Think of someone, even if you're a brand new consultant, you can the time is now to ask other people to join you. And you can just say, hey, do you want to do Scentsy with me? It's so much fun. We've got an event coming up in February. You could go with me to it. I mean, we have a lot of fun when we go to our Scentsy events. So it's nice to ask your sister, your neighbor, your best friend. And that $40 kit is amazing. Oh, one last thing that I wrote down, if you have Scentsy Club subscribers, you should ask all of them to join, because the only way that club accounts can ever get transferred is if they start their own account or join. The other thing that you can do is you can go through your order history and add up, or just go into your contact. I think it's right in our contacts tab now. But go through your order history, click on the contacts, and it's going to show you what they've spent with you. So you could just send some super casual messages and say, hey, we've got this $40 kit, so you can start your own account. In the past 3 months, you've spent $350 on Scentsy, and you could start getting cash back on your purchases, plus get gifts for free using hostess rewards. So those are some action items that you can take that really aren't that intimidating. Also, if you aren't asking, someone else is going to ask, and it could be someone that you know. I can tell you, in the past year and a half, I've had one one person ask me about joining. Everyone else I asked. So if you are not asking the question, if someone else does, they're probably going to start their own account under them. All right. I don't know if I left anything out. Anybody has anything else, but those were ideas I thought about. We've got to use this $40 kit now. It's the perfect time.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. 2 paychecks before the holidays,
Yep.
cash in hand. And guess what? Working in December, you're going to start the new year with a third Sensi paycheck. So if you get excited about it, they're going to get excited about it. I couldn't agree more. The best value right now is the $40 kit. No minimums, no pressure, just fun. That's what I've been stressing. Just give it a try. What do you have to lose? What are, instead of saying, what do you have to lose? What's the best that could happen? Let's talk about that. Okay, you guys, I love home parties. I love bringing people together. And I am so excited for this season because there are so many fun things you can do, especially in October. One of my favorite themes is witches, wax, and wine. I
Mm.
love using this theme. My hostesses usually get so excited about it. You can have everybody wear their hats. And I even have a little catchy phrase for my invitations: leave your broom at the door and get ready for a good time. Witches, wax, and wine. And if you don't want to serve the wine, it can just be witches and wax, or we can come up with something more fun. I love this. Okay, so you ready for this? This little tip is get a theme your host gets excited about, because we don't want to be having the Scentsy party. We're having a witches and wine party or social, however you want to put it. So then they get excited about the theme, and it takes the pressure off of them feeling like all their friends are coming over to buy. I also get them excited about some different simple foods that they can do and serve and make it fun. I love a cider bar,
Oh,
with
that's
different
fun.
options. You can do it with some caramel vodka, you could do it with some caramel bourbon, or you could just do cider and like different things to put in it. Look on
Oh.
Pinterest, you can warm the cider. You can do all kinds of things. A cocoa bar is really super fun, or a fancy coffee. Make your own fancy coffee bars. Pinterest is full of ideas. I want to know what you guys think. So also fall food is really fun, and it looks so festive and so pretty. There are so many ideas for caramel apple bars. You could do a sundae bar with that. You could also tell people, I need you to bring your favorite ice cream topping, or I need you to bring the peanuts or the M&Ms because we're going to make caramel apples. Come up with a theme, come up with a reason that they need to come. Salsa and chili cook-offs are fun, or maybe you make the pot of chili and you tell your guests that you need them to bring something, then they have some buy-in that they're coming. Book exchanges are really good this time of year. I know everybody's gone to electronic, but like sometimes those book exchanges is a good reason to get people together. I also love a fondue party. Those of us who have our Velada warmers, dust them off and put some Ghirardelli chocolate chips in them. There's a lot of fun things you can dip in chocolate. Another theme that would be fun is pumpkins, apples, and everything spice. So you can do a big theme on that. But the point is, find who you know and get them excited about what they love to do, and make it simple and make it for them. And if you don't know somebody that you're going to ask right away, get excited about having your own open house in October. It is imperative that we get in front of people and we have a reason to invite them into our business. And you don't have to do this in your home. You can do it in a clubhouse. You can ask a friend that has a clubhouse or another houses. And then you can also do you could do we have a deli called McAllister's. You could
Mhm.
buy a gallon of iced tea and you could buy a dozen cookies from that particular restaurant or deli, put it in the middle and have everybody come for tea and cookies and smell your scents. So you can make it as simple or as elaborate as your host or as you and the friends will get that. And then I Courtney dropped in there. She's witches, warmers, and wax. Come for the
I
fun
love
and the
it.
snacks. That is like so perfect. Come for the fun and the snacks because that's what it's about. People love to gather and they love a really fun theme. So think about it, themes and invites, and then a fun theme, food or drink to go with it. And I keep it simple, something salty, something sweet, and something to drink around the fun theme. But that gets your host and her guests excited about fall and the feeling of fall. And then everybody can get together. Okay, so while we're at the party, we have to have a lot of fun because if you keep it fun, somebody at the party is going to say, I can do it too. You want to keep it simple and keep it fun so that they want to do it too. So I have some fun, tried and true. This is going to date me back. And Susie's on here. I know she's a party girl. These games go back a long time. One of my fun prizes I like to do, and you can do this as simple as you guys know me with the Sharpie and the Post-it on the toilet seat, or you could do it in a cute little frame with a little sign. And I like to say, you won the potty prize. Find me. So the first person that goes into the bathroom where you have your fragrance fan and pod plugged in, or a mini warmer with a cube of wax going, or a fragrance flower already in the bathroom, but so that whoever goes in the bathroom first is going to come out and say, look, I won the potty prize. What's the potty prize? Well, you can decide whatever you want it to be, but I recommend it to be a product you want to promote. So if you want to give them room spray, this gives you an opportunity to talk about the room spray. If you have a fragrance flower that you want to give away for them, then that gives you the opportunity to talk about a fragrance flower. It could even be as simple as, are you ready? If you don't want to invest or you don't have stock on hand, a couple cubes of wax that they get to take home and melt that day. It does not have to cost or break the bank. Another fun thing is, we just had a sample party and we made our little fresh samples. So you could give them the sample of the fresh. You get to decide. But the point is, whatever prizes you're giving, you want to do a commercial, the scent pack, all the uses of the scent pack, because you're like, oh, guess what, Debbie? You won the potty prize. You're getting the scent pack, and there's 10 different ways you can use it. So see where I'm going with that? You want the game to sell the prize to more people because you don't want them just buying 6 packs of wax. You want them buying an additional product because when they come back, you're going to have $30 plus that $12 fresh that they love, or that room spray that they need in 5 places in their home. So they're going to buy 5 and get 1 free. Okay, you guys get the idea. So let's roll with some more. Let's roll with the next game. I like to play a dice game. I have everybody, when I'm closing their order, roll the dice. And whatever the dice comes up, I do 2 dice. Whatever the dice comes, because the worst is going to come up, the least it's going to come up is 2. And I tell them that if they book a party with me right there on the spot and commit to 1 to 2 dates that might work for them and take home a packet that I'll have with me ready to go, I'll have a packet with the catalog and a couple testers. If they book a party that's on the go or in their home with their party, I will buy them the mini warmer of their choice for the amount of the dice. So it could be anywhere from $2 to $12. And we're going to use our perpetual half price item on their qualifying order to do that for them. Because that would be a party that you wouldn't have otherwise had. So they roll the dice and you say, oh my gosh, for $6, you get to pick any mini warmer that I will buy you. You can buy for $6 at your qualifying party. Okay, let's go on to the next one, the phone game. Okay, this might be a little outdated, but not really, because I love everybody to have my phone number, and most people will have their cell phones. So, what you're going to do is you're going to have everybody create a contact in their phones. So you say, everybody get out your phones. You're going to create a contact, and it's going to be Sensi as the first name, and the last name is going to be Shelly Sharp. And then my number is 317. Okay, everybody got me in their phone? Great. Now, who can be the 5th person or the 3rd person, whatever number you pick, you'll know how many guests you have, to text me their favorite fragrance and their name. So, Lauren Zimmerman, welcome home. Woo! Guess what now? Can create all the contacts in my phone that night and know their favorite fragrance. So I give away a prize. You just got yourself a scent circle. Thank you so much for playing. Now, everybody that needs Scentsy has your Scentsy contact in your phone. And then tomorrow you'll go home, you'll get out your phone and you'll say, thank you for attending Courtney's party. Thank you for attending Courtney's party. I love what you ordered. Is there anything else I can add before I close her party? Got it? All right. Let's play another game. Left, right, center. Has everybody played that game with their family where it's you pass the dollar to the left or you pass the dollar to the right or you put the dollar in the center? I think the game costs about $10 on Amazon. They're little dice. It's so much fun to play. We play it every year at Christmas with dollar bills. And the kids, of course, we fund the party, but the kids love playing it. And it's just a holiday tradition at the Sharp House, but you play it with your guests. Oh, and Courtney
Oh,
said that the
I've
left,
never
right, center game is at the dollar store
never
right now. So
played it.
everybody pick this up. If nothing else to play at your parties, and you'll need 2, one for your party kit and a second one for your family at the holidays. It's so much fun to play. So left, right, center, you're going to play this game with testers. So everybody's going to start with 3 of your testers. Guess what? They're going to all need to smell them and they're going to start talking about them. And then they're going to play left, right, center until the last person has the testers left. So they're smelling, they're playing, you're playing this game, and then whatever you choose to put in the center is the prize. So again, we already went over prizes. You can make it as big or as small as you want, depending on the crowd. I always like to have a pocket full of stuff. So if there's only 3 people, it might be the room spray. But if I got 10 people at the party, it might be a mini warmer. All right. So again, you want to be fried. Oh, another tip on the prizes and is if you don't have stuff on hand, you can do wax cash. I am not kidding you. I have been in a situation over the 15 years where I literally, you know me and my post-it notes, I will take an index card with a Sharpie marker and I will write wax cash $5, wax cash half price item. I will do it on the spur of the moment and I'll throw the half price item. It'll say wax cash half price item, and that could be the prize in the kitty. Cost me nothing, and it's already given to us by Scentsy on our parties. Okay, so are we all ready? We are going to pick a theme or two. It's going to be witches, warmers, and wax. Come for the fun and the snacks. And we are going to host our own, and we are going to find one person to be our host witch. And then we are going to have two parties in October. That is the goal. One I'm having myself, and one I'm going to have a friend. I'm telling you, there's something so powerful about it. And get over the fear. You only need one guest. One guest. You only need you, your host, and a guest to have some fun. Don't put the pressure on how big the party is going to be. It's a reason to gather. You're going to keep it simple. You're going to take one trip in the house, just a few things to display, your catalog, your testers, and your enthusiasm. Now, let's talk about the boo basket. Let's
Oh,
talk
can
about.
I add a couple things
Oh,
just
yes,
super
yes,
quick?
yes.
Okay. So you totally brought me back. I've been wanting to do a home party. I'm definitely doing an open house, but do not be afraid to upsell at your parties right now. You need to ask them, would you like to get a weathered leather for your husband, car bar for his stocking for Christmas? Do you need any stocking stuffers? So be sure to ask all of those things when you have the people checking out with you. And my very first holiday season in 2010, how I booked most of my parties was, I remember I booked this party in September and I was like, I have got to book more parties. And I asked everyone as they were checking out, would you like to get, because next month the holiday was launching, would you like to get a holiday warmer at half price? And I was like, oh, wow. So I was just using the perpetual. And honestly, it could be about any warmer. Back then, it was a lot more simple. We know now we can't use Cousin Eddie's or any license, but you could literally have a picture and say, and there are those pictures that say choose a warmer. But anyways, you could say, would you like one of these warmers at half price? And you will get people to book parties. The other quick thing, if you're having an open house, throw together whatever testers you have, some catalogs, some order forms, and then you can get people to bring that to their office or do a basket party. And you could even do a split one. You could tell them, bring back $100 worth of orders. And then if you get two people to take it, it's not the pressure of a $200 event. And you can split the rewards with them. So those were just some things I was thinking. Yes, a QR code, all of those things, so awesome. But Shelly, I was getting so excited.
I
And
know. I love it.
and when
So
I first started, we did a flip. I would always do like fragrance, flop, whatever. I don't know, something
yeah,
fun.
flip
And
flops and fun drinks.
yeah, and people would vote on the cutest flip
It
flops.
is flip
But
flop.
if you're doing the witches, and it depends on your hostess, because I have so many people that get into dressing up. It could be the cutest witch's hat. It could be whoever has the best like Halloween or
Halloween t-shirt.
fall,
Yeah.
yeah, theme t-shirt, or they could go
Socks.
all out in a
Funniest
costume.
socks. Yeah, it could
Yes.
be the funniest.
So
Well, so Lauren, you that gave me the perfect leeway into or lead into the looking for five witches. So we just talked
okay.
about how much fun it is to get in person, but think about the people that are around a lot of people every single day because they're on the sidelines for their kids' sports or they're at practices. They're in offices with a lot of people that need to order gifts, and they just aren't going to commit to getting the clubhouse reserved or putting together the snacks and the wax. So you want to find five witches. So looking for five witches, and you're going to um, ask them, do you know 2 to 3 people that want to order wax with you? Because when you get five witches collecting $100 each. That's a $500 order at the end of the week. So if you were to put your head down and write down a bunch of names and start texting it out, and in the comments of this recording, I will share my image that says looking for 5 witches to collect $100. What you're going to get is $75 in free product. You're going to get 4 half price items, and you're going to have a $59 host kit. And you're going to have a contest to see which witch is going to get the most wax ordered. So it's going to be a battle of the witches. And guess what? You can even do this with the whiff box. Make it super simple on them, and all they have to do is text their friends and sell whiff boxes this month. How many whiff boxes can my witches sell this month, right? So think about that. Like, $500 order, you're going to have 4 half price items and a $75 host rewards. It is up to you based on your witches. My witches all live in my neighborhood, and they're all going to compete and win that wax for me. Guess what? I'm going to deliver it all. So I can divide that up however I want. I can give each of the witches, 3 of them a half price item. I can give a $50 gift card to, or the gift credit to use towards product to the one that collected the most. I can give 25 to somebody else. I get to decide based on the orders collected, but no less. If they collect $100, you're going to give them at least a half price item. You're going to give them at least something free on their wish list, and they might get more. So I will put details of that out for you. I just want you to get your wheels spinning. Think 5 witches, $500, and you decide how you divide that up. All right, now that we've talked about others collecting orders, Debbie has got some ideas for you for boo baskets and some PRV.
So there are so many buddies. I think I just looked and there are 27 buddies in clearance. So you can get a $17.50 buddy and do a food basket. Now, I don't have the right scent pack, so don't look. But Mickey is only $20, and you can throw him in just a teeny tiny little. I think I got these, who knows, Hobby Lobby, somewhere, anywhere. You just put them in a little basket, throw a scent pack in there, throw a couple pieces of candy, maybe a pencil or two in there, and you've got a boo basket ready to go out the door. You can do it with buddy clips. You could do it with pretty much any of our plush items. And that's a great way. People love to do those boos where you've been booed, where you leave it on somebody's front porch and then they have to do it that way too. So there's a bunch of little ideas that you can throw out there, and there's plenty of pictures in Circle City that you can get to see how to make your own little boo basket.
I absolutely love that. And again, you can cater it to your audience. You can cater it to who's looking for what. You can turn it into a mystery bag. That is the best thing about this business, is there's no limit on all the ideas. And I did that boo basket thing too, because what I like to do for the neighbor ladies is I put together, again, products I want in their hands. So think about it. Stuff that you pick up on clearance, stuff that you have for your host rewards, whatever you want to get in their hands. When you're at the dollar store or you're at the Target, you grab up a couple buckets and just get creative. All you need is one to display and take a picture and say who's gonna boo their neighbors. What do you need? And I did grab a couple other things just for reference. Like, I think this is super fun, like the buddy clips, the fans, whatever's on clearance, you can really max out. So all you need to do is snag somebody else's picture, or if you have a few things on hand, put together a basket, take a picture, and then start selling them. You guys, I am on fire. I'm like love leaving these Zooms because I am ready to use some new ways to offer the opportunity. And I am so pumped up. I have already got a couple parties in the books, but I am motivated to double that number. I had a scary goal for myself, and I'm going to see how you feel about this. But I made a scary goal with my business coach to have one party a week, one in-person party a week. So I am really excited about filling my calendar. My first big party is going to be already on the calendars. It's a Friday night, and this group of women are wild. So I can't wait to talk to Heather and Amy and see if they want to do the witches and wax and snacks, because I think that will just be so much fun. So if you have some scary goals that you're setting for yourself, we want to hear about them. We want to help you achieve them, whether it's, building that team with the $40, getting the in-person or the on-the-go parties, or getting that PRV up to hit your goal with some extra things like the boo baskets. Thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate you, whether you were here live with us tonight or you're hitting replay. We've got a call coming up later this month with Jason from the home office, and we'll be posting the details for that soon.
Thank you, ladies.